Hello. In this video, I want to showcase like how the skinning workflow works. It's going to be hard because this topology is kind of messy, but I just want to show like tips and tricks so it's easier for you. You can follow them and it's going to be easier. For this, we're going to be needing the helpers and ng skin tools. You can download ng skin tools wherever you want. Whatever, I mean, what the fuck? I speak in Spanish. Eh, you can download it in the ng skin tools page. Okay, slow down, Esteban. The skull, I'm not going to do it, but it's just painting the upper part and the lower part. So you can like move the lower part and the upper part. For this, I'm just going to be painting everything to the null joint. This is not a controller I think for realistic stuff, so I don't want to use it. Then we're going to be doing the eyes. That is the one that we showed in last video, so we know it works. First of all, this is a wire. So you go into the geo. We have several wires. One are for the eyelids, and one are for this one. So for this one and for the eyelids, you can actually go into the geo, and let's change the orbicularis. Drop of distance, you can change it to however you feel is needed. So let's say something like, I don't know, something like that. So I think that's good. And another thing, you can remove the rotation or turn on or off however you need it. And you can go and do a paint wire and paint the influences of the, in this case is the left orbicularis, and you can remove influence or add influence. I'm not going to be painting that because I think that's really simple. I'm not interested to see in a video. I'm just going to be floating this to 1 because if I leave it like that, I'm going to be forgetting about it. So the eyes, we have one joint per vertex, and I think we can increase this probably to 18. We're going to be doing the auto skinning for the eyes. So select the eyes, and we do skin eyes. Also, before doing that, we can actually update these controllers, the controllers, by doing this and this. This is for the tweak controllers. If we go to the visibility controller on top, like put it a little bit there, you can turn on the tweaks, and as you can see, it's one per vertex, and we can move them like the upper eyes down. Upper eyes down. Yes, it means it's going to move all this controller down. Ah, it's actually moving like the middle ones. Okay, it's not for the tweaks, it's for the middle ones. And the lower ones, I'm going to be moving them also down. So as you can see, it's an easy way of like moving the controllers. So you don't need to go to the selection and select them and that kind of stuff. Just a tip in there. I thought it was for this one, but it's been a while since I update these controllers like that. I usually put them in hand, manually. I mean, you're going to auto skin the eyes. I'm going to pause the video again and return. Just click. It's stuck. Okay, it's done. I just need to find the controller. Last time it was better, I think, right? Because I scaled it, okay. That makes sense. I scaled it. Probably needed to scale it like using the default option. Yep. And there we have it. If we blink in object, we will have the blink probably at 1. If we need to add multiplier, you can select outside and you can add multipliers in here, and this is for the height of the blink. Really a standard eye, I think. Now I don't remember the name of the guy. I think it's Giorgio or something with G. The guy that have a tutorial on this system that is amazing that everybody uses. But this one is smooth, so I love this tool, to be honest. The select the eye, Control Shift I. Going to be removing a little bit of this. Um, stop selection. Probably not stop selection because we don't want to get into the eyes. And just do a couple of smooths. It's going to take a little bit, but it's just and just going to use smooth. Going to pause. I actually forget the NG creates two layers. We can do a delete and a initialize, and now we can do the smooth because it's not going to work because of the layer system. Probably can work on the target, but I prefer to be extra safe in here and just do like delete and then like doing a bake. And there we go, we can call it a day. At least for now, obviously you need to clean this, but again, fast speed, really showing strategies in the video. Then we go into the lips. Thankfully in the lips, we also have our auto skinning. It's the same process. We're going to be doing it. We will be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 10. Let's do 12. I think it's better to be up than down. And let's do an auto lips. Well, I mean, let's explain the controllers. This one is for moving like the top. It's going to be for moving the bottom. Then the outside is for the X that we placed. I don't remember the name, the commissures one. And this little one is the one that is moving actually the mouth. It's more like a tweaker. This one is the main one this is the one that we connect the shapes to using the other geometries. So let's do the auto lips and let me pause the video again. It has finished. It's also the same system, 1 and 2. You can also do like select top, select bottom, and I think it's merge. But I'm just going to show you to see if it works. If it doesn't work, you can actually do a trick that is doing a blend shape and moving this a little bit up so it like grab it. But it seems to be working. You can probably add a little bit more so it grabs a little bit more. See the loops in the mouth to see if it's going to be easy. I think it's a little bit easier to smooth. And this, we can play with it. Let's do a good smooth. I can select on this, I think. And let's everything up. And off screen and selecting and doing the merge. Just to test if the merge is going to work. I just deleted and created a new layer. Waiting for it to be created. How is your day going? My day today was super moved. Thankfully I have a lot of things to do. So it was super nice. But there you go, smoothing. Hopefully your day was also good. And there we go, we have way better skinning. Again, nothing perfect, just working for the video. And we can select the corner. And as you can see, it moves everything, again, smooth everything. They're good, but it's going to be working good. Like, this is actually a good auto skinning. And this is just for the lips. We can actually probably have added a lot more like loops so it goes like inside and we don't need to paint this part inside and then we just clean the outside part. But we didn't do it. We're not going to be doing it. The brows. For the brows, we don't have much in here. My strategy is actually pretty simple. What I do is hide all this stuff. And what I do is this one. I actually think it's a good strategy because it's tricky sometimes. What I do is initialize. Add everything to the null. Then that we have everything to the null, I just select. I'm going to be using the paint tool. This is one of the some of the basic times that I actually use the paint tool. Everything else is mostly like NG, and then the tweaks is like this. So what I do is select this one. Oh no, the middle one, and I paint everything to the middle one. Use and replace. So I just focus on this one. I don't care about the rest. Let's call it a day like this. And then I start playing like, how is it looking going up? How is it looking going down? Is this going to work? Probably, let's see. Then we select the number 2, the null, and we smooth only those two. If you use selections, it's going to smooth only the selection. If you don't select, it's going to smooth everything else. So let's call it like this. Then in here, we can probably do like this. Oh, I mean, sorry. We can probably select this corner. Do a smooth, do a soft selection in here. Again, just these two. So it's a little bit more flat. And in here also, so it's a little bit flat. There we go. And then we go up. We probably need more influence in here. So let's actually add a little bit more influence. Paint. I'm going to paint this. Number 2, I'm adding more influence to the top. It's better to add more and to remove. And to need to add, as you can see, hooked up in that last stroke. So we have it kind of good. Going up. We're going to be selecting with sub-selection. Smooth with these two only, the left and the null. We probably need to do a corrective to push that or to go a little bit more slide. But for now, I think it's working. Up, down, and you get the idea. And now that we have this, we do this. That is part of the good strategies. We do right click, select affected vertices. It's going to select all the affected vertices. We can remove the soft selection. We can use tool and select all the brows. And then we use selected influences. And because we have all these selected, we're going to be assign form closest joint. And now, theory, that usually works. We have this. I don't think it worked, to be honest, this time. Probably we need to smooth again, but we have like a good idea of what is working. I never say anything. I don't know why it didn't work. So let's do a smooth and that's it. I think it's because I smoothed because I did like the strategy. Ideally you do like the strategy with the smooth. Funny that I'm fucking this up when I'm recording, but I'm too into the video now to back down and start recording again. So let's just I just hope it's going to work. Blah 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 blah. More smooth, more smooth. When it is flat and when it goes up, we sometimes need it a little bit like whoop, whoop. Awful job. But this is like a strategy that I use, and to be honest, this usually works. But I think I need to don't do the smooth. I just do the hard, then select, and then the smooth. That's the way. Oh, these videos, huh? Again, if you are going to hire somebody, don't judge my skinning based on this. We only have 13 minutes inside, and we have learned a lot of tools. So focus on the tools, please. The tricks is not really that hard. Just paint this here, and the main one being this to be able to inflate and to deflate. And that's it. In this one, you can use something like a delta mesh if you need to, or you can do like a tension deformer if you need to. Nothing fancy. Also with the nose, just paint as you think is convenient. Okay, let's do the jaw. The jaw is kind of easy too, but I can show like how it's supposed to work. What is the jaw controller? That's actually a good question. Second side. So you can see how thing is meant to be. Let's see the joints. If you see the joints, whenever we go down, the jaw is moving down, right? And whenever we collide, both joints are going up. So let's do a quick example in here so you guys can see it. Like in action, because this representation is not good. So everything goes to the null always. This is the easy way. Then the jaw is going to do it like this. Replace value 1. And the jaw upper is going to be all this. Just showcase again. Blah, 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 blah. And when we go up, this will go down, I mean. And when we collide, it's going to collide, as you can see. So it creates like a little super nice like effect when going up. Like, oof, I love it. We also have like some constraints going to side in case you need it. Like it's going to move a little bit with the top, but that's like case specific also. Then we have the mouth up, down, and wide that are like the main ones. So for these ones, the strategy, the best strategy so far, because usually these ones needs like corrective shapes. But the base, we can actually do them with soft selection. Select one vertex, do soft selection, initialize, and everything goes to the null. And then, I mean, everything. We need to select everything. Going to the null, and then the soft selection. Just be as strong as where the lines are going. Replace it. And this is the, I believe, the mouth up. So if we move this controller up, I think I didn't select the joint that was supposed to. Ah, it is selected. Okay, there we go. And it's moving up. And then what we do is just select these two and do a smooth. And this is how you do the commissure. And then on top, you paste the lane shapes using the correctives technique that I show in the corrective shapes video. That you have the delta, extract the delta using brave rabbit shapes, and that's how you do it. It's like the best option. Where do I smooth it? And all these are the same. Down, wide, narrow, and up. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be also, if this is like too fast, you can connect like a multiply divide between those two, because in this case the scale of this guy is like super huge. It's going to be super fast. And you can do a complete. And with that complete, you will be getting everything again. And the final geo. Remember, you need to have this geo in the name. Now that we have let's say we have all the skinning done, 18 minutes. So sorry for the long video. I mean, you probably didn't learn anything about the skinning, but you did learn how to like the tool works. That is like my focus right now. Also, if you have like extra geometries, example the hair, the eyebrows, the eyelids, you will need to select and add extra geos. This will create other folders with the hair for the jaw, the hair for the brows, the hair for everything. So it's going to be like extra layer on top. Also, you need to add to the wires because maybe the eyelids and the auto skinning. And this is actually useful, but I don't think it's going to work, so I'm not going to showcase it. And remember, you need to have everything inside that group name geo, and this is how you connect the face rig to the body rig. So let's close this one. I'm going to be saving again. And we're going to be using this tool called face install, because we're going to be installing the face into the body. See, saving, saving. I did myself a tea, and it's super hot and I cannot drink it. I'm like waiting for the tea to be hot, but not that hot. Not yet. Not that. This is a heavy file. Let me pause the video, I think. Okay, there we go. We have the face install. Need to select this and do this. Give me a second. I think it's because I did the command, but I'm just going to edit the command. Or maybe go to the website and... But give me a second, please. Okay, I think this is the issue. I need to update. And it's probably because I need to do this enter. I was doing some changes to this tool, so that's probably it. So let's test again. Yep, that's it. No mistake, but I don't think, to be honest, I don't think I need to update it because this was a change that I did specifically to one station that I have. So let me know in the comments if it's not working for you, but that's a change in any case. And we're going to be using the face install. First of all, we can add custom steps in case you want to code something. You can code it and it's going to be saved into the installation file. In case you need to rerun it, you can do it in here. We also have rig checks in case you want to see like how any deformation is moving. In case this works, I don't think it's working. Or maybe it's just the skinning on the side. Yeah, it's because I didn't mirror the skinning. But you can use it like to play without needing to go to the controllers. It's useful when you have like you can do a zero all. You're going to zero, or I believe you right click, it's going to also zero it out. And you can do like custom movements that I have. Then in the installation, we're going to be selecting the face by going into open. Ah fuck, no, open is going to open a scene, I think. I need to, doesn't matter, I don't need to have the scene open, so I'm just going to do a custom face in here. I'm going to be selecting the facial, and in the body, I'm going to be selecting the body. I repeat, you don't need to have anything open. It's going to open and do all the math for you and that kind of stuff. I'm going to be choosing any of these modes, whatever is actually the same. I'm going to be doing install phase, and it's going to take a lot of time, so go grab a copy or something. It's not going to take a lot of time in a normal rig, but in this case it's going to take a lot of time because it's grabbing the rig, saving it in a temporary folder, grabbing the face in a temporary folder, grabbing the face, removing stuff that we don't actually need, importing into the body, doing the connections in the body, probably testing some stuff, reloading, resaving the scene in temporary, a lot of stuff. So it's going to take a while. Okay, actually it didn't took that long, that's like 5 minutes, and you get this pop-up. In case there is an error, you will get the error message, in theory. Usually errors are like you don't have the geo group, you change a name, you change topology, the geo and the face needs to be the same file. You can actually delete geometries in the geo group if you need to, and in the face group. But in this case, it was just some topologies. So there we go. Let's close this. And as you can see, we have everything inside app data, local, temporary folder, and it's called like this. So what I'm going to be doing, this is actually kind of normal because I have a blend shape duplicated. So don't have blend shapes before this thing. I'm going to be saving this into monkey. This is the combined, and it's going to be combined one. And I'm going to go to help and click is the complete button again, so I can hide some groups and stuff. When you want to deliver, just press complete, and when you want to do updates, just press the whip button. It will just hide and show some groups for you because I don't like going into the outliner to hide and hide. I think that's boring, and I think every auto rig should have like a complete whip button. Oh, okay, there we go. Help! No, whip. No, complete. Sorry, complete. The unlock and unlock is for the geometry because we cannot select it unless it's like unlocked. So let's lock it again. And as you can see, we have the face. connected to the rig. We never skin the eyes or the teeth, but this is more of a, in this rig that is combined, you can actually skin the eyes to the eyes that are in the body, and the lips and the tongue and the teeth, you should probably do it in the face. And we have it connected. What is this? It's just another topology. But the combined is working, and we have the body completely working. So that's how you do a face, install it into body, and do an awful skinning in the face. But it's working. So hopefully you learn something and you can apply your good skinning techniques into this. And I'm sorry for the long videos, but I'm not good editing videos, and I think you learned something today. I bet you learned something today. So have a great day, a great Thursday, a lovely night, and let me know if you have any questions, because I know my fast pace is always good for for not explaining everything good. So let me know. I'm always here, and have a good one. Bye.